They're a couple, and they're friends. The situation is getting awkward because there's some tension between her and him. You can feel it. And 95% of people end up making these mistakes. Here's the first mistake. Daniel and Pedro are childhood friends. They meet at a wedding and both have gorgeous girlfriends. After chatting for a while, Pedro starts feeling a little bad. He can't stop thinking that Daniel's girlfriend seems better than his. She's cheerful, pays attention to what Pedro is saying, is helpful by bringing drinks for everyone, and is super affectionate with Daniel. The funny thing is, Daniel secretly thinks the same about Pedro's girlfriend. Not exactly the same, but he does feel Pedro's girlfriend has amazing qualities his own girlfriend doesn't. He finds her comments incredibly smart and loves how elegant and cultured she seems. For both of them, the grass seems greener on the other side. They focus on all the good things about their friend's girlfriend and ignore what they have. And you know what happens next? Pedro gets drunk.
Wait! Not that part yet. You'll ruin the video. First, tell the office gossip.
You mean the married guy?
Yes. Him.
All right, but we'll come back to the wedding story. Felipe's been married 10 years. The honeymoon phase? Long gone. Now he complains about everything, from toothpaste caps to forgotten birthdays. He knows all her flaws. Meanwhile, there's a sweet new coworker. She brings him coffee, asks about his sleep, always cheerful and well-dressed. Felipe compares her best traits to his wife's worst. When he comes home tired to more nagging, the temptation grows. But we know this story. The grass always seems greener on the other side. If he left his wife, he'd find flaws in the new one too, and regret losing a partner who stood by him for a decade. It's a bias. We idealize what we don't have and criticize what we do. Anyway, back to the wedding drama. As the night unfolds, Pedro says, "Your girlfriend is amazing, so cheerful and sweet." Daniel laughs. "Try spending a whole day with her." He continues, "But your girlfriend, she is so elegant and cultured." Pedro replies, "Trust me, 24/7 isn't all sunshine." They hug and say, "The grass always seems greener on the other side." Their girlfriends overheard everything. The elegant one says, "It is always the same. At first, they treat me like a queen, but then they start taking me for granted and drooling over whoever comes along." The cheerful one replies, "Are you calling me whoever?" "Kidding. I saw your boyfriend eyeing me too." They laugh, agreeing most men fall for the illusion until it's too late. Then, grinning, they hit the dance floor together. Oh, and before I forget, there's a book I want to recommend. It's one I wish I'd read before turning 30, because it shows how small changes in your habits can completely transform your life. It's called Atomic Habits. In the first video on my profile, I'll show you how to download it for free.